Pop officials telling Fox News the U.S. is close to resuming combat operations in Iran. Right now, the ceasefire is shaky at best.
The U.S. says it has enhanced the security area in trying to move ships out of the Strait of Hormuz. Yesterday, the U.S. says that the military sank 6 small Iranian boats that were trying to target civilian vessels. The U.S. military says 2 American-flagged merchant ships successfully crossed this critical waterway yesterday.
Fox's Alex Hogan reporting a federal judge apologizes to the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting suspect over the conditions at the jail where he's being held. U.S. Attorney for D.C. Jeanine Pirro slamming the judge, saying on social media the judge believes that defendant armed to the teeth and attempting to assassinate the president is entitled to preferential treatment in his confinement compared to every other defendant. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Since 1999, Southern Heritage Bank has been growing to serve you. Now we are growing once again as we partner with
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Good morning. It is Election Day in Bradley County and around the Volunteer State this morning. It is a local primary election day. As we say good morning to you, and the polls will open in less than 1 hour in Bradley County. They'll be open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. with just under 6,000 votes, early votes. We have a big pool of people who are eligible to vote and should be voting today. So get out and vote if you've not voted already. We have 9 contested elections in Bradley County, 9 contested races in Bradley County for today. And then come down and join us, actually. I was going to say tune in, but Bridget, we've got and also Fruit Loops joins us, who's directing our coverage tonight. Bridget, we've not done this in about 8 years. Fruit did not want to leave the studio, let's just be honest. And I was fine with it. Mm-hmm. But tonight is one of those, about every 4 to 6 years, we get what we call around here a Super Bowl election. Mm-hmm. And there are 57 candidates. There are, most everybody is up in the county. I mean, so we felt like going down to the courthouse tonight would be appropriate.
That's right. Yeah, so everyone is welcome to come out and join in this evening there in front of the Bradley County Courthouse. Going to have some food trucks set up and then just enjoy the festivities. It's going to be an exciting night, and you all will have the live election results as they come in.
I've had some people ask me about the coming down. So, yeah, tonight, here's how it's going to run. 5 o'clock, the streets will be, 3 of the streets will be shut down around the courthouse, Ocoee, and then the 2 side streets, Broad, will be left open. And then the food trucks will start serving at 6 o'clock tonight. This is down on the courthouse square. We will have, and I know we've got that famous taco and burrito food truck that's usually down on South Lee Highway between the old Crown and the collision business there. But anyway, and they're going to be there. My man, Daniel Graham, has the cheesesteak trailer going to be down there. We've got Sojo's Coffee Company. And I'm going to tell you about Sojo's in a second. Today is National Teacher Day, by the way. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But we're going to we got some other folks down there. Going to be a big, wonderful environment. But here, listen, bring a lawn chair. I had a couple of calls last night about this. Bring a lawn chair with you. We will not be providing chairs. You people don't deserve it, and you know it.
Oh, come on.
Bring a lawn chair tonight. And here's the deal. It's going to be a nice night. Main Street Cleveland says, Sharon Mars says this is their kickoff to America 250 for Cleveland. So it's going to be, come down and celebrate the freedom to vote, man. Come on. Even you, Bridget. If you want to come down, come down.
I mean,
you cannot have any involvement in the broadcast.
This is my official invitation, I guess.
I now regret it.
You all heard it.
Hey, Fruit Loops, it's going to be a big night tonight. We've got you and your team, my goodness. We've been planning for this for weeks, actually.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to be set up. We're going to have a full set going down tonight. It's going to look professional as it possibly can.
Oh, yeah, okay.
As possibly as we can, anyways.
Well, at least we'll have Emily there. She's professional.
But we'll be on the courthouse stage, and of course we'll have the gazebo, which is sponsored by Cleveland Utilities. That's going to be our numbers desk, and so we're just looking forward to tonight. We're going to go all out.
The Bradley Medical Center Election Plaza tonight. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I mentioned Sojo's Coffee. This is a great guy. I was introduced to him by Chris Green. Okay. So you folks at Black Fox, schools are out today, by the way. Mm-hmm. The students, the teachers are going. But because so many of the schools are polling places. So Sojo's Coffee. Chris Green, I had him at Black Fox a year ago, and he was telling me about him. So I said, you know what, let's do this. So we're giving away, and our friends at Sojo's are doing they're going to do coffee for the teachers and staff of one school. So you can vote for your favorite school to win the Sojo's Coffee Trailer. One lucky school will win the coffee trailer and at their school one morning for free coffee. So, Bridget, tell everybody, today is National Teacher Day.
Wait a minute. I thought you were giving away an entire coffee trailer for a minute.
Well, I'm about to give away a TV trailer here in a few minutes. But anyway, no. But Bridget, this is it's a great thing, and God bless our teachers. It's National Teacher Day. Of course, we're doing things all week long. Bridget, how do people register for the coffee? Sojo's Coffee Company.
Yes, call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, send us your name and then the name of the school staff that you would like to win this.
All right, there is other news this morning. The Bradley County Sheriff's Department sent out a press release early this morning that a shooting is under investigation in southwest Bradley County. Last night, about 10 o'clock, deputies of the Bradley County Sheriff's Office responded to a shooting in the southwest area of Bradley County involving neighboring individuals. One individual was shot and later succumbed to their injuries. This time, the scene secure, no immediate threat to the public. All parties involved remain on scene and are cooperating with authorities. Bradley County EMS responded to the scene, and detectives from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigation Division were on the scene at least late last night. We'll have more as details become available. And a student at Polk County High School suspended Monday after an overheard comment indicated the student was planning to bring a weapon to school to harm another student. That, according to Polk County Director of Schools, Dr. James R. Jones. Jones said law enforcement, along with the Department of Homeland Security, is involved in the investigation. There is no immediate danger to students, according to officials. That is local and state news. Again, polls open in less than 1 hour at 8 a.m. at the 17 Bradley County precincts. Now, if you need information about where you're supposed to vote, go to BradleyElections.com or call the Bradley County Election Commission. Polls will be open this morning, 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. tonight.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com where great opportunities await.
All right, get fueled up on this election morning with a great breakfast at Hardee's.
When did Hardee's Barbecue pulled pork Frisco burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's pulled pork Frisco burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Weather Center at 7:15 on Election Day.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, save up to $900 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Tempur-Pedic's one-of-a-kind Tempur material adapts to your body for personalized support and pressure relief like no other mattress. Don't miss it. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Family-owned, locally made since 1979.
For today, partly cloudy skies this morning, becoming mainly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 80 and a low of 63 tonight. We could see some late night showers or thunderstorms this evening. For tomorrow, thunderstorms likely throughout the day, gusty winds and small hail possible, 1 to 2 inches of rain expected tomorrow, a high of 72 and a low of 58 tomorrow evening. Cloudy skies on Thursday with a high of 69. Your current temperature is 51 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
The best mix, the best variety.
Huge amount of variety.
It's all about the variety. Mix 104.1.
We will find impossible.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Sams, brought the information to me about direct primary health care and shared with me what they did, and we reached out to them, and I thought it would be a good supplement for all of our staff members. And so my family and then all the staff members at South Cleveland are all on a plan here, and I think everyone has absolutely enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's definitely unique. It's like no other doctor's office that I've ever had in my life. It's nice to be able to make a phone call just to ask a question and not feel like that you're burdening your physician. They do a tremendous job of making themselves available to you, and I think that's a forgotten thing in most practices today. People have become just so busy, so distracted, so professional that availability doesn't seem to be as important as it was 40, 50 years ago. It's been one of the greatest relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Because of the voting, but anyway.
Oh, well.
Exactly. Anyway, hey, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Andy Thompson at Cleveland Tire Center today. And then also Freddie Bryson at Capitol Tire Center is celebrating his birthday as well.
We had the two mayors yesterday.
Yep, that's
now
right.
You've got two mayors of the tire sector.
That's right.
Pretty good.
Happy birthday to both of them. Randy Bishop is celebrating today. The birthday wish says, "To the love of my life." That is from Debbie. And then Danny and Patsy Sprouse, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Well, our friend Arlette Robinson is here. She's a career technical
Education.
Education. See, that's the part I'm missing, is education. That's why I'm sitting here. Anyway, she's the director for Bradley County Schools. Arlette, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Thank you, Bridget, Steve, for letting me come on this morning. It is always a great time of year to celebrate our students. And we started this back in 2020 to let students have a voice in the opportunities that they were able to do experience in CTE because of COVID, and it was so wonderful that we've just kept it every year. And this year we had 42 nominees. We got it down to 10, and then the 10 students interviewed, and this is the best of the best in CTE that we have with us today. We have Carson Cannon from Bradley Central High School. Carson has taken 10 CTE courses, plus also completing AP, honors, dual enrollment. He has an ACT that's way above the norm, and has been so instrumental in a lot of organizations, clubs, and service. He exemplifies leadership and service. And then we have Mackenzie Mangum, and she is our Walker Valley CTE Student of the Year for the district, our Bradley County student, Walker Valley representative. And Mackenzie is in over 17 organizations, has a 29 on the ACT, super score, a 4.0. Both students have a 4.0. She has her FAA. I have to be careful because she's also in FFA, but she has her FAA Part 107 drone certification, and she's used that for a lot of different things.
Wow.
It is amazing at the opportunities that these students have taken advantage of.
Wow, my goodness. So I want to begin. I'll tell you what, Mackenzie, I want to begin actually with Jason Kincaid. He's an agriculture instructor. Jason, come on up here. You're an agriculture instructor at, just pick one. Tell me about Mackenzie.
What can I not say about her? She's been everything for us. We saw when she was a freshman that she was the type of student that you could give her a task and turn your back, and she had it done before you could blink an eye. And she did all that with grace. A real leader. Kids looked up to her. The biggest word in leadership is leader, and she knew how to lead and set an example for everybody. Just the hardest working kid I think we've ever had come through Walker Valley.
My goodness, what a statement. Mackenzie, first of all, congratulations. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm still walking on that cloud nine right now.
Well, you have to be. And let me ask you this. What prompted you to get so involved? As Arlette said, 29 organizations you're involved in.
Yeah. So I moved here my freshman year, and so I came here not really knowing anyone, not really knowing what there was here in Tennessee or Walker Valley. And so I'm the kind of person where I wanted to take that upon myself, and I entered everything just because I didn't really know who I wanted to be in life yet. And so I wanted to get to know each and every little sector of what I could do. And so just that opportunity just granted itself, and so I just stuck through it for the past 4 years.
You also, talking about your career preparation, you earned, as Arlette said, FAA Part 107 drone license. Now that just sounds cool. So, tell me about that.
Yeah, so the license is needed if you want to make profit off of flying drones. And so drones have become a big part of everything. Mm-hmm. It's in real estate, criminal justice, just filming, things like that. And so I am actually able to film for our school's football team. And so I'm there on the sidelines at Friday Night Lights.
Well, how cool is that? Let me also talk about the future. So what happens with you going forward?
Yeah, so I'm going to Middle Tennessee State University, and I plan on majoring in aviation management, as well as trying to double major in UAS drones that they have. It's a new career program that they have. And so I'm hoping to just work somewhere in the airport.
Bridget, as an MTSU alum, anything you'd like to say here?
That's great. Wonderful school.
Obviously will outrate you very easily. Sure. Very low bar. Anyway, I want to say hello to your parents are here. Robert and Christy, guys, thanks for coming. Where'd you move from? Where'd you come from?
We moved around a lot, but our last place was from Sumter, South Carolina.
Sumter, South Carolina. All right, very good. Arlette, just one more comment here about Mackenzie, if you will.
Well, Mackenzie also was awarded the best defense witness in mock trial. So if you need someone to be a witness for you,
I'm gonna tell you, Jason will need that.
He
probably needs it now.
She was fierce. So I just want to agree with Jason. She's accomplished so much at Walker Valley. This is the first time when I said, okay, everyone gets to nominate a student that they were fighting. I'm taking Mackenzie. So that says a lot about Mackenzie.
That's very cool. Mackenzie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. All right, now a guy that I know pretty well myself, Carson Cannon is here. And Carson, good morning. How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Great to see you. And I want to bring up now Danielle Mullins, a health science instructor at Bradley Central High School. Danielle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Tell me about Carson.
Oh, gosh, we don't have enough time. Carson, everybody heard his academic accolades from Arlette, and we could go on about that. But for me, it was what CTE actually is it's not just the classroom, it goes into the community. And Carson is the picture of CTE. It's community partners, it's relationships, it's seeing needs and filling the gaps, and that he's the picture of that. I've never seen somebody look for things in the community that he can bring light to and make better. And he just is a light to everybody around him, and he leaves people and places better than he found them. And I cannot even tell you how important that is and how much he's helped Bradley Central High School be a better place in Cleveland, Tennessee. And if anybody was at the award ceremony last night, they heard. I mean, the 24/7 movement, ATS, the bridges, the kid is in every part of our community, and Cleveland would be less than it is without him.
Completely agree. Drew German is a health science instructor at Bradley. Drew, your comments?
Same thing. That was easy. So I've known Carson since maybe what age? 10? Just whenever me and Mr. Spangler used to coach basketball with Coach Clark. So, I mean, that dates me a little bit, but Carson was always at basketball camps, and, you know, my mom worked for Mr. Spangler. And so watching the little kid that I saw grow up to be the man that he is, like, super proud. And that's the biggest thing that I can say is, like, I'm very, very proud of not only what he does for Bradley Central, but just who he is.
Well, Carson, buddy, congratulations. How does all this make you feel?
Very blessed. I'm very thankful for the nomination, and it's just it was very surprising when I won, and I felt very blessed that I have these kind of people that support me in my life and that continue to give to me and help me become the person that I'm aiming to be. So it's just a very, very great opportunity, and I'm very thankful to everyone.
You've got so many accomplishments here. One thing I want to zero on a couple of these. You served on the medical team for Tim Tebow's Night to Shine. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so originally I was on the medical team, but they didn't have enough buddies. So I got to actually buddy a special needs kid, and it was great. That is one of the things I have a huge heart for is helping people with disabilities. So getting to go and buddy a kid and just show him what a night at prom is like, and let him have fun. It meant the world to me, and it was just great to see those kids get to have fun and get to dance.
You're a big part of First Baptist Church. Talk about your church involvement at First Baptist.
Yeah, so I try to help there anytime I can. With the outreach projects we do, Go Love Serve, and some other initiatives like that. But I try to be as active in that as I can, and try to help out as much at the church and anything they need as well.
Tell me about the future. What's happening?
I plan to attend Lee University, where I want to major in biochemistry. And after that, I hope to attend med school and then get into the sports medicine field.
Congratulations, you're a Reimer Silver Scholar, our late great friend Hole Reimer. So thank you so much. Arlette, another comment here about Carson.
Well, I just want to say about Carson, his heart it showed in the interview when Vicky Beatty was on my panel, school board member. She's on the panel that judged this, and she said, it's like you're sitting there talking to a trusted doctor already. And she said that we know that he will go far. I do want to point out that he took behavioral health at Bradley, participated in psychological first aid, and then his personal training certification. And he captured everyone's heart when he talked about being able to use that for students with disabilities and students with needs. So that heart is the heart of a doctor, and he's going to do a great job. And I want to say Mom Brittany Cannon is here, and she is so excited that he also got the Ocoee Foundation Award for $25,000. She came in this morning going, we don't have to pay for college. So she was really excited. So I'm so proud of Carson. I'm so proud of Mackenzie. They're just great students.
They're wonderful students. And thank you, Arlette, award-winning CTE director. And yeah, Brittany Cannon here. Normally she's on the air. You want to come over and say something about the Pie Center overall. She's mom today. Arlette gave me notes that says Brittany Cannon, mom.
Well, as always, the Pie Center it's still there. It's growing. We're blessed. But I am mom today, and I am super proud of these students because CTE, that's what the Pie Center's, built on. And CTE's always been near and dear to my heart, but to see the impact that it's had on my own child, it's pretty amazing and pretty special. And it's hard to be the son of an educator and related to an administrator, but I've watched him work so very hard, and I'm so very proud of what he's accomplished and what you've accomplished. This says a lot about the students that they are. So thank you.
It really does. Thanks, Brittany. Thank you, Arlette.
Thank you.
We'll see you again with this next year. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. Let's take a timeout for a news update right here. It's Election Day. Back in a moment. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It is Election Day, and the polls are opening at 8 o'clock this morning. They'll be closed at 8 o'clock tonight as we have the 17 Bradley County precincts. Again, a lot of people, Bridget, need to vote today, and you and I are both going to vote today. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, not at the same place.
No.
But anyway, so cast your ballot today, and if you need help with the precinct where you're supposed to vote, you can go to BradleyElections.com. You can call the Bradley County Election Commission office, and then tonight we are live in the Bradley County Courthouse Square. We'll be down there. Food trucks start at 6. Our broadcast starts at 7 tonight. We'll be live on Mix 104.1 Radio, on MixTV.tv, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. Visit them in person, Mouse Creek Road near Duracell, and online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Dad, I've been reviewing these Memorial Day deals, and it looks like they're written by a toddler. They're way too low.
They were written by a toddler. These grandchads have to take a little more responsibility for the sales we're having these days.
That's right, Papa.
Well, these deals are going to be hard to pass up. During our Memorial Day sales event, get a 10-inch memory foam or traditional pillow top mattress for only $4.99 and get a free adjustable base upgrade on select Mermaid sets. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any two for just $5 at Hardee's.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
New digs. Learn more at tvfcu.com.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
Speaking of TVFCU, the Ideal Leap Grant Ocoee Region live pitch competition will be on Local 3 today at 11 a.m. during a special edition of our friend Julie Edwards 3+U. So find out who wins out of the 5 finalists. That's today at 11 a.m. on Local 3. This portion of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Freddy's Steak Burgers.
That's right. If you're craving a burger and a taco, you can get both with Freddy's all-new Steak Burger Taco. Their famous steak burger smashed into a grilled tortilla shell for the best of both worlds. You can head to Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers to try one today. Paul Huff Parkway in Cleveland.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Sports on the way next. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett says get out and vote on this election day.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, our iCool collection is at rollback pricing, the lowest it will ever be. All memory foam designed to keep you cool, comfortable, and supported all night long. Don't miss it. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
For today, partly cloudy skies this morning, becoming overcast during the afternoon, a high of 80 and a low of 63 tonight, with scattered thunderstorms late tonight and overnight. And then for tomorrow, thunderstorms throughout the day, gusty winds and small hail possible, 1 to 2 inches of rain expected tomorrow, a high of 72 and a low of 58 tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, cloudy skies with a high of 69. Your current temperature is 53 degrees. Taking a look at the length.
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road.
This forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk. It's sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Go out and get you something from the Town Squire on this election day. I know Larry Larry has voted. Matter of fact, he had to wait a little bit to vote, I understand. But anyway, Larry voted early, and hey, it's going to be a big day at the Town Square today on this election day. The Town Square has new spring arrivals arriving daily. One group of shorts, $25. Sport coats, $100 to $150. Odds and ends rack starting at just $25. The seasonal sale going on now with great savings and great arrivals such as Peterborough Iron, Volunteer Traditions, Southern Tide, and more. The Town Square, the shop with the personal touch. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Mix 1041, we're on MixTV.tv and sports. As the Mariners beat the Braves late last night in Seattle 5-4. Braves and Mariners tonight, 9:40. Because of our election coverage, that game will only be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. NBA playoffs last night. Western Conference semifinals game 1. Minnesota beat Wemby and the Spurs 104-102. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. 76ers and the Knicks. Knicks beat the 76ers in New York by 39, 137-98. Tonight, Game 1, Eastern Conference semifinals. Cavs at the Pistons, 7 o'clock on Peacock. Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. Lakers at the Thunder, 8:30 tonight on NBC. Big congratulations, Scott Carroll, Cleveland Middle School Athletic Director, honored by the TSSAA as a Distinguished Service Award winner for the 2025-2026 school year. And Lake Forest Lady Bruins softball lost to East Hamilton 12-1 in the first round of the region tournament. All right, we're going to come right back with more in a moment, but a big happy birthday to Big A, Andy Thompson at Cleveland Tire Center. Happy birthday, Andy. Cleveland Tire Center having a huge sale on good.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has been on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Did you know the separation of church and state was never meant to keep the church out of the state house? It was actually meant to keep the state out of the church.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome back in. And, of course, Election Day is here. We've got a full house in the studio here this morning. We have Terri Murray with us, candidate, Bradley County Commission, District 2, Seat B, and she brought her support system with her this morning. We got brothers Denny and Mark, daughter Heather. Boy, it's a big day to come in, Terri, isn't it?
It sure is, and we're so glad to be here today, and we're ready for this day to come and have a victorious night.
Well, Terri, after all the campaigning and all of the months and months of preparation, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, I'm grateful. It's been a real humbling experience. We've met just tons of people. People are nice. You don't think about your neighbors being sometimes as nice, but they have been extremely nice. The conversations have been wonderful. They've been supportive, and I'm just ready to start serving my community. And that reminds me of just how special our community is.
Well, Heather, of course, daughter Heather Wilson, you've watched your mom go through, you can move that microphone toward you a little bit. You've watched your mom go through this campaign. What's it been like from your perspective?
Yeah, it's been really special watching her. I've always known who my mom is, and these guys know who she is. But it's been really neat to watch the rest of the community grow to learn and to love her as well. She's always been loved, but to see the way that the community is really has rallied around her and shown up for her, believed in her, supported her, has been incredible. Of course, we do everything as a family. If you followed my mom's political campaigns since December, you can tell we're a very close-knit family. So just having friends and family and us not doing this alone, we're all in this together, has been really special. And so that means a lot. But as I want to mention that I just want to say how in awe I am of how she's carried herself throughout this election. Just always class and dignity, very humble. So she doesn't speak highly enough of herself. Of course, I can do that. But she's an amazing woman, and I think a lot of people know Terri Murray and would say the same, that she's very loved. But really what's most been, I guess, the most impressionable part to me is to watch my kids. I have a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old, to watch her in this process. They've watched her work hard. They've watched her step out in her faith and serve others and want to continue that legacy. And so just being kind, serving your community. And so they've been learning and asking questions. They're her biggest fans. They know all about it, and they know the candidates, and they know all the things, and so they've been keeping up with it. But also they're friends. They have a lot of friends that are very invested in this, and you're actually probably going to see some of those people at the polls today. So to get 14-year-olds to come show up for Gigi, because a lot of people know her as Gigi, that's a big deal. So she's just loved, and so I think really getting to watch her campaign through my children's eyes has been the most cool and impactful thing for me.
Well, Denny, you've known Terri a little longer than Heather has, so let's talk about your sister here.
All right, I'd just like to say that with Terri, what you see is what you get. She's not trying to be something different for this role. She wants to be that, or she's going to be that same person that she's been for the last 43 years, serving this community through the school system. And that is what you're going to get. She's steady, she's thoughtful, she's diligent, she's consistent, and she's going to take this job responsible.
Well, Mark, I want to bring you in here at this point.
Well, I was going to tell some funny stories on Terri as a child, but she asked me not to ruin the campaign the last day. But I will say this, she's always been the kind, if we had a family crisis or a problem, she would be the one that you could count on to handle it, and that hasn't changed.
Absolutely not. We're joined by Terri Williams Murray. She's got brothers Mark and Denny here, and daughter Heather Wilson. And Terri, again, I know it means a lot for you to have your family here today.
It does. You know, without them and without my friends and family, I couldn't have done this. It's been a long journey. It's been a fun journey, but it takes a lot of resources and a lot of help just to get it going. But I believe I'm ready to start serving this community in a little bit of a different capacity, in a different way, and so I'm excited about that.
And I guess, again, we're joined by Terri Williams Murray, of course, candidate on this election day, Bradley County Commission, District 2, Seat B. Why this role, and why now?
Well, you know, I've retired from the school system, so now I've got a little more time that I can devote to something else, and I'm ready to go down a little bit of a different path. I loved working in the school system. I love kids. I love people, and I want to be in and out and active in the community. And I feel like this is a role that is pretty natural for that. I've had experience in budgeting. I've had experience in leadership. I've had experience. I teach a leadership class right now to future principals and administrators for Cleveland City and Bradley County. So I've got lots of background experience. I've got a lot of things to still offer to people. So I'm ready to roll.
Terri Williams Murray joins us again, candidate Bradley County Commission District 2 Seat B on the ballot. And what do you want people to remember as they go in the booth today about you? As
you go in the booth, just remember you've got somebody in me that you can trust, is going to listen to you. I'm going to represent the constituents of District 2, and that's where I've lived most of my life, and that's where my heart lies. So just remember, as you go in, if you need someone that you can trust and that you can rely on, I'll be there for you.
Heather Wilson, daughter of Terri Murray. Heather, what would you say to the voters listening and watching right now?
First of all, thank you for the support. I would like to say that if you vote for your mom, my mom, not your mom, but anyway, my
If my mom ran, the election would be over. There would be no more elections. Your mom.
My mom, yes. This mom, yes. You're going to get an experienced leader, and I've watched her throughout my life to do that. She is just that. She's an experienced leader. You're going to get a hard worker, someone who will listen and be there for her community. You are going to get someone that's involved, and her resume is impressive. She doesn't often talk about that because she is very humble, but she has a very impressive resume and career, something I'm very proud of, something that encouraged me to go into education. But leadership is not something that she takes lightly, and it never has been. So it's nothing new to her, but you're going to get a beloved member of the Cleveland community, and she's the best candidate for the job. So you're going to get a good one, I can promise you that.
Heather, thank you so much. Coming to the end here, I want to get some final thoughts from Denny and Mark. Denny, we'll begin with you.
I'd just like to say today is important. And I'd just like to, please go vote. Just go vote. Your vote matters. Every vote matters. And so the process cannot be what it is unless you vote. So just go vote. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Denny. Mark Williams.
Well, this is your reminder. If you've been meaning to go vote, go vote.
Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah. And I believe our voter precincts are going to be Walker Valley and E.L. Ross. So
you'll see us out there today waving. We were at the Omega Center for days and waved, but we've enjoyed it. It's been fun, and I've got a great tan from it.
All right, folks. Terri Williams Murray, her brothers Denny and Mark, her daughter Heather. Today is Election Day. Terri, some final words as on this election morning.
Well, I want to just say thank you for allowing us to be here this morning. It's been a pleasure. And so the only thing I would love, and it would be an honor to serve you as Bradley County Commission District 2 Seat B, but please take the time today to go vote and encourage somebody to go with you, and let's get that voter count up. Thank you.
Thank you all very, very much. This has been a paid advertisement. This is Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. All right, what we're going to do now, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, and then we're going to come back and get a news update on this election day. Back to you, Bridget. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday to Andy Thompson at Cleveland Tire Center. Also, Freddie Bryson at Capitol Tire Center celebrating his birthday today.
We should have like a cake eating contest between Andy and Freddie. I wonder who would win that.
That could be fun.
Wow,
I don't know. Randy Bishop is celebrating today. That is from Debbie. She says, to the love of my life. Danny and Patsy Sprouse, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. The anniversary wish says they are still very much in love. Happy anniversary to them. Regina Trotter Smith is celebrating today. She's a retired teacher and wife of Rick Smith. And then Lucas Hall is celebrating his birthday today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Today is Election Day around the state. Also, of course, here in Bradley County. The polls open in about 5 minutes at 8 o'clock this morning, and they will close at 8 o'clock tonight. at the 17 Bradley County precincts. So again, if you've not voted, and there are a lot of eligible voters out there because we're only about 6,000 vote early. We have over 80,000 registered voters in Bradley County. Get out and vote. And then come down to the Courthouse Square and join us tonight. We will be at the Bradley County Courthouse Square tonight beginning at, actually our food trucks. Going to have several food trucks out there starting at 6 o'clock. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy the night. Come down with us. We go on the air tonight at 7 o'clock right here on Mix 104.1 Radio. We'll also be on MixTV.tv tonight, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. And join us. Of course, the polls close at 8. We will follow it until we know everything that's happening as far as the races are concerned. We have 9 contested races in Bradley County, but we've also got some races in our neighboring counties in our listening area in McMinn and Polk and Meigs. Also some in Hamilton County will be following tonight. So it's going to be a big night. We'll have live election night coverage throughout the night right here. Well, now we are joined by Missy Mathews. Missy is a candidate for the Bradley County Register of Deeds. Happy Election Day, Missy. How are you?
Happy Election Day to you. How's it going?
I'm good. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
You have literally, your husband told me earlier, for years on this.
Yes.
You told us about it. Tell us a little about how this all came to be.
Yes. In 2009, Raymond Swafford was letting us know that he's no longer going to seek re-election, and he wanted me or Dinah Swafford to run for office. And Dinah had been there for 8 years more than I had been, so I looked at her and I said, hey, if you ain't running, I'm running. And at that time, the Holy Spirit put a seed in me to, let me know that I'm going to be running one day. And so me and the Lord's been having conversations ever since. He had a plan and I laughed.
Well,
so here we are.
And here we are. And you've brought 2 guests with you here this morning. Tell us about these guys.
I did. This is Nick Townsend. He is my campaign manager, and he has done a phenomenal job, and I just appreciate him so much. And this is my pastor, Mickey Clark. He has instilled in us and told us, don't think that the Lord is going to change your circumstances without changing you. And so here we are, and I appreciate him being here with me, and he's my treasurer and my buddy.
All right. I want to begin with Nick Townsend, the campaign manager. Nick, talk about the campaign. Obviously, it's a campaign. It has effects on the candidate, but the family, the supporters, and it's a long road, isn't it?
It is. Missy's not a politician, and before we go down the history of how her campaigns ran, I'd like to thank the friends and the family that have really stood around them. I'm thinking somewhere around 20 families were door knocking for Missy, and I just think, when you look at what we do here, this is the foundation of our community. We build a strong house off a strong foundation, and our leadership in our local government is so important. So without those family members and those friends from the church knocking and getting out and rallying to support Missy, I think it would be a little bit different today. But yeah, not being a politician, wanting to be a public servant, already having a heart of servitude, Missy was the right candidate for this position. So we've had to have some bumps in the road to talk about how we normally do things and what the rules are and how we need to do stuff. And we love Fran and that whole crew down there, and they've been kind of guiding, making sure that everybody's doing the right thing. So very proud of Missy, her husband, the whole family. It's been phenomenal.
Very thankful for Fran and Rusty and all the girls down there. They're wonderful.
Mickey Clark, Pastor Clark, your comments at this point.
Yeah, it's been a journey to say the least. And, some of the things that I've been talking to our people and to different people in our community, a lot of times we get so confused, right, when we start talking about separation of church and state and all these different rules. And the reality is all that stuff was set up not to keep the church out of the state house, but to keep the state house out of the church. And one of the things that I'm real big on is like, hey, we want to tell people what we're for. And one of the things that I knew very early after Missy and I had talked and she had been praying is we knew that we were for Missy because she is the perfect candidate, not just because of her experience, which is unbelievable. I mean, she literally day one knows how to do everything. This isn't learning on the job. This is I have been doing the job. And it's amazing how qualified she is. But I came alongside her, like she'd already said, because I told her, there's a faith part of this. And I think that's what I would tell everybody on Election Day. You know, going to the polls and going to do your due diligence and to vote, there's a faith part of that. It's being faithful with what God has given us. And so when somebody's willing to step up, that has a relationship with the Lord, that has the experience that Missy has, it was the easiest thing in the world to say, yes, ma'am, I would love to come alongside you and pray for you and do what I can in the shadows and to love her and to keep pushing her. And we're excited. We're excited about today. Excited, exhausted, anticipating, nervous, you name it. It's one of those things that's like, now you know what my life's like every Sunday at 10 o'clock.
Missy Mathews joins us, of course, candidate, Bradley County Register of Deeds. All right, Missy. You had to make a closing argument today, which is today is the day.
Yeah.
What do you say to the people listening and watching this morning?
Well, like I've said in my speeches before, you know, I know the people of Bradley County believe in loyalty and experience and you know, the things that people believe in Bradley County are the same things that I believe in. You know, I believe that the people with the most experience should have the opportunity to be in leadership. And I believe the people of Bradley County believe that also. You know, I've spent 31 years serving the county, and that's one thing that our church says, you know, we love and we serve, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I continue to do. You know, the whole logistics of the job is just, it is a byproduct of what we do every day, taking care of the people of Bradley County. That's right. And my whole crew, I mean, I can't say enough about my crew. You know, they're absolutely amazing, and we love each other and we take care of each other, and you know, we enjoy going to work to see each other and just love on the customers.
You know, so we're joined by Missy Mathews, candidate, Bradley County Register of Deeds here on Election Day, and if you know, there's still time to get information about all the candidates, but especially you here right now. So how do they do that? How can be
absolutely
12
please,
hours ago here?
Yeah, please go to my Facebook page, Elect Missy Mathews, Register of Deeds. There you'll find a whole bunch of information about from scams that are going on and how to get signed up for our fraud alert to what I believe and my faith. Please go see my website, Elect Missy Mathews, Register of Deeds, or give me a call. My number's 423-596-3980, and I'll pick up the phone and talk to you.
All right, Missy Mathews, also Brett Matthews here, Mickey Clark, and Nick Townsend. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, the preceding has been a paid advertisement. It is 8:03. Stand by. The news is coming up, but first a check of the streets on this election morning, Bridget.
Good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother. What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy. Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks. Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
And get a free adjustable base upgrade on select Mermaid sets. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
For today, partly cloudy skies this morning, overcast by afternoon, a high of 79 and a low of 62 this evening. We'll have scattered thunderstorms developing after midnight tonight. For tomorrow, thunderstorms likely throughout the day, gusty winds and small hail possible, 1 to 2 inches of rain expected for tomorrow, a high of 71 and a low of 57 tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, cloudy skies with a high of 68. Your current temperature is 55 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and the Joint Chief Chairman going to give an update on Operation Epic Fury and Project Freedom after the regime fired on U.S. vessels and targeted the UAE with missiles and drone strikes.
This comes as the United States is working to guide ships out of the Gulf through the Strait of Hormuz as part of Project Freedom. I spoke yesterday with President Trump, who told me that if Iran attacks U.S. vessels in this area, they will be, quote, blown off the face of the earth.
Fox's Trey Yang. Shots were fired near the White House yesterday, briefly putting the area on lockdown.
The suspect fired his weapon after being confronted by officers. A juvenile bystander was hit by a bullet. A uniformed Secret Service officer shot the suspect near the Washington Monument. He's been transported to a local hospital.
And that is Fox's Mike Emanuel reporting. America is listening to Fox News.
Well, good morning. And the polls are open in Bradley County as they've been open for 9 minutes now. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. It is Election Day. Polls are now open. They'll be open until 8 o'clock tonight at the Bradley County 17 precincts. So get out and vote. And then join us tonight at the Bradley County Courthouse Square. We will be there beginning at 6 o'clock tonight. We'll have food trucks available for you. Bring a lawn chair tonight. Enjoy a great evening. And it's Cinco de Mayo, so we will have a taco truck out there. Tacos, burritos, Have Philly cheesesteaks out there, other great things. And then we go on the air at 7 o'clock tonight with our election night coverage. Polls close at 8 o'clock tonight. If you have any trouble with where you should vote, where your precinct is, you go to BradleyElections.com, BradleyElections with an S.com, or you can call the Bradley County Election Commission office. Election night, we have 9 contested races in Bradley County that we'll be following tonight. Bridget, it is a big day. We want people to go out and vote.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you didn't vote early, you got to get out and vote today. It's such a privilege, and we need to take advantage of our freedom to vote for sure.
Fruit Loops, we've got a big night planned of election night coverage down at the Courthouse Square. I'm not hearing it. Am I going?
Maybe he's already at the courthouse.
He's at the courthouse. All right.
Hey, did you say my name?
Yeah,
Hey, boss. Good morning.
Good morning. We've got a big night of coverage tonight.
Look, I think this is probably the first day that we've spent the longest amount of time. We're probably going to spend 18 hours together today.
Oh,
How
man,
sweet.
That sounds like actually a nightmare. But nightmare at the Courthouse Square instead of Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on McCoy Street, I guess.
We're looking forward to being down there today. We hope a whole bunch of people stop by and see it. We're going to have the stage set up. We're going to have the gazebo set up, production trailer down there. Just stop by and see us throughout the evening.
All right, it is going to be a big day and a big night. Again, we go on the air with our coverage presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm at 7 o'clock tonight. Polls close at 8, so we'll have it right here on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. All right, so we had a late-breaking development according to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office late last night. They sent us, actually early this morning, sent a press release that at about 10 o'clock last night, deputies with the Bradley County Sheriff's Office responded to a shooting in the southwest area of Bradley County involving neighboring individuals. One individual was shot, later succumbed to their injuries. At this time, the scene is secure, no immediate threat to the public. By the way, all parties remained on scene and did cooperate with the authorities. A student at Polk County High School suspended Monday after an overheard comment indicated the student was planning to bring a weapon to school to harm another student. This according to Polk County Director of Schools, Dr. James Jones. Our news partners at Local 3 report that Jones said law enforcement along with the Department of Homeland Security is involved in the investigation. And that is the news. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Time for our obituary program brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company of Cleveland, where they have a philosophy of meeting people where they are, serving their needs and showing them love. Chattanooga Monument Company specializes in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. They design, engrave, and etch granite in-house. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Lloyd Keith Benton passed away April 28th here in Cleveland. A Remembrance of Life service will be held this evening, 7 o'clock at the Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, North Ocoee Chapel. And the family will receive friends tonight beginning at 6 o'clock. Jerry Len Davis, age 53, of Birchwood, passed away April 28th at his home. A Remembrance of Life service was held on Monday. Our friend Bob Refner passed away. I learned about this yesterday. Bob Refner, age 83, passed away on April the 29th. The funeral service will be held in the Dixon Chapel of the North Cleveland Church of God, with Reverend Mitch Maloney officiating. The family received friends this Friday, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. The service at 1 p.m. Arrangements by Companion Funeral and Cremation Services for a man who actually spent some time on our air on WCLE, but for many, many years he was Corky Whitlock's partner on basketball. He used to do some football on WBAC. Many people remember Bob Refner. And our sincere thoughts, Keith and Stephanie Refner, I know, listen a lot, and Bob was a dear, dear friend. Again, we're really going to miss him, but a long-time broadcaster. And we are certainly saddened by this. Jimmy Miller, age 89, passed away on April 30th. And we understand the arrangements are the family received friends from beginning at 6 o'clock tonight until 7 at the Red Sanctuary of Companion Funeral Home and Cremation Service on Georgetown Road, a celebration of life tonight, 7 o'clock, for Jimmy Miller, age 89. Lillian Atchley, age 96, passed away on April the 16th. Visitation will be this Saturday, 12:30 until 3 p.m. and a remembrance of live service at the Gem Rush North Chapel. That's our obituary program brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. You can pick up a paddle and play at the Cleveland Family YMCA's Pickleball Center. Reserve your court online or find them in the Picklehead app. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, 17 after 8, and today is National Teachers Day. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv, celebrating teachers and nurses all this week. But our friends at Sojo's Coffee Company are celebrating teachers. They're going to give away a one day where they'll set their coffee trailer up for one school, and they will do this, of course, for the staff. So vote for your favorite school to win a day of Sojo's Coffee Company, and they'll bring the trailer out. Now, you can try Sojo's Coffee tonight on the Bradley County Courthouse Square as part of our election night coverage and the kickoff to America 250 in Cleveland tonight, beginning at 6 o'clock on the Courthouse Square. But if you want to nominate a school to have the Sojo's Coffee trailer at the school, so nominate your favorite school. Bridget, how can people do that?
You can call or text us at 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, include your name with that and tell us which school you'd like to win this. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
I'm Ashlyn Morlock, running for Bradley County School Board.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve youth. Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Rate this portion of the show sponsored by McDonald's.
Right now, cool off and get a frozen drink, including their frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, Wild Cherry, or Coca-Cola, any size for just $1.69. Available for a limited time at McDonald's.
All right, today's best mix, best variety. Mix 104.1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
During our Memorial Day sales event, you can save up to $900 off Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster.
Because that's only at Mermaid Mattress, where we're family owned and locally made since 1979.
For today, partly cloudy skies this morning, overcast by afternoon, a high of 79 and a low of 62 this evening. We'll have scattered thunderstorms developing after midnight. For tomorrow, thunderstorms likely throughout the day, gusty winds and small hail possible, 1 to 2 inches of rain expected tomorrow, a high of 71 and a low of 57 tomorrow evening. Cloudy skies on Thursday with a high of 68. Your current temperature is 56 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
Car troubles bringing you down? Trust Two Brothers Tire and Automotive to rev up your ride. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, or engine repair, their expert mechanics have you covered. Visit them on 1st Street near Inman or call 423-790-7447 today. Two Brothers Tire and Automotive, keeping your wheels turning. twobros.tire.
Your full weather forecast today is going to be a beautiful day, so if you just love this weather, make sure you get out and enjoy it. We've got lower humidity levels, but that's going to change heading into tonight. We're going to see our chance for rainfall moving in, but highs of around 79 degrees, mostly sunny today, some clouds and maybe even some rain chances heading into the afternoon. So let's take a check of the futurecast heading into the next couple of hours. Beautiful scattered clouds mixed with plenty of sunshine heading into the late evening. We'll start to afternoon into the evening, we'll see the chance for some scattered showers filtering through. So if you are heading out to vote, just make sure you're checking the radar. If you hear some rumbles of thunder, we could have some rainfall moving through. Not expecting anything crazy extensive, but a few little showers, maybe some heavy will be possible. But the first round of some more substantial rainfall is going to move in heading into your Wednesday morning. Now we're going to be in storm alert weather mode throughout the day, Wednesday into your Thursday. But this first initial push of rainfall is not necessarily expected to be severe. I think we could hear some thunder and have some lightning, maybe some gusty winds, but overall, not going to see a high chance of severe weather. What we're going to be mainly watching out for is later on during the afternoon. We're seeing the models differ just a little bit. Some of them having scattered showers kind of continuous throughout the day. Others seeing more of a break period during the afternoon and then more rain showers. We'll know more heading into the next couple of hours with more model runs, kind of what we're seeing here. But this one has some continuous showers kind of off and on throughout the day. During the afternoon, that's when we're going to have to watch out for some of these pop-ups that might want to be severe with damaging gusty winds, hail, excessive rainfall, and yes, maybe even the chance of some of those wanting to spin. It does look like that higher shot for severe weather is a little farther down to the south, so we're going to be keeping a close eye on that. That's kind of the time frame, so when we'll see some of those showers moving through. Like I mentioned before, all forms of severe weather are going to be on the table, so the entire viewing area should stay on alert, because when you take a look at the severe weather outlook, which we'll take a look at here in just a second, you'll notice the entire viewing area is highlighted. So again, make sure that you have your severe weather checklist, the weather radio, the app, as well as tuning in with us on air and online. The best way to receive warnings, and make sure you can do that. Receive those warnings with more than just one of those ways. So you can download the Local 3 Weather app here by looking up Local 3 Weather on the App Store. And again, severe weather threat, flooding and high winds are going to be the highest risks we're going to be watching heading into the next couple of, when we head into your Wednesday. That marginal risk still for the entire viewing area, that slight risk, which is just due to heavier winds farther down to the south portions of Jackson and DeKalb County, Alabama, as well as portions of Chattooga County and Dade County, Georgia. So keeping a close eye on that. Tomorrow, the excessive rainfall threat has been extended and upgraded to a slight level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. We could see some heavier rainfall rates within a relatively short period of time over the next couple of days. Between 1 to 2 inches of rainfall are going to be possible. So we'll be watching that. And then there is the chance that some of these storms might want to spin. You see that 2%, really, really low, but not quite zero chance for tornadic activity. community. Again, I do think that's on the lower end of the scale, but still just something we're going to be keeping in the back of our mind. So download the Local 3 weather app. Just make sure you got a couple ways to receive those severe weather alerts, and we'll be tracking things all day and all night heading into your Wednesday.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time.
Presented by Bradley Medical Center. And I want to say hello to my longtime friend Nancy Trotter, who's looking in this morning. This is Brian Trotter and Chris Trotter's mom, and we understand that Nancy's watching. Nancy, so thank you for watching, but is there nothing else on? Nancy, come on.
Apparently not.
You're smarter than that, but my dear, dear friend Nancy, thank you for watching. Hey, happy Election Day, Nancy. You talk about a patriotic family that always votes the Trotters. Definitely do that. Hey, I want to mention again that, let's see here. The TVFCU Idea Leap Grant, Bridget, we had all 5 finalists on. They are going to settle everything on Local 3 at 11 o'clock this morning with a live broadcast, Shark Tank style. It's a pitch contest. They started this last year. Kim Gunter, the marketing director of TVFCU, they go down to the studio with Julie Edwards, our dear friend, down there at Local 3, 3+U. It's a special edition of the show. 11 o'clock this morning. We have 5 finalists. I believe 3 of them are from Cleveland. It's the Ocoee region. They do TVFCU, the Idea Leap Grant. 3 regions, so the Ocoee region is obviously us here. And they're going to be on Local 3 today at 11 o'clock on 3+U.
So here on this Election Day, that will be our first result of the day.
There you go, Bridget. And now another result, Bobby Ludwig, and we're going to find the results out. First of all, he's an hour later than usual because of all of our election programming last hour. So a lot of you may not know. Bobby, introduce yourself. We got a lot of new audience for you here.
Hey, good morning. I'm Bobby Ludwig with Edward Jones Investments.
Yeah, and you've got a new location.
How's that? New location, the Pie Center, and we're doing business at the Pie Center and having a good time. We're enjoying it. It's a lot different, Steve. 20 years in the same location, so this is new.
All right, so speaking of news, something new we started several weeks ago is Fruit Loops and Finances. So, Fruit, I'll turn things over to you.
All righty, bringing Wall Street to Cleveland. Here's Edward Jones financial advisor Bobby Ludwig with a check on the markets.
Hey, good morning, Fruit Loops. It's Bobby Ludwig. The markets were down yesterday. The Dow down 557 points. It closed at 48,941. The S&P down 29. It closed at 7,200. And the NASDAQ off 46 points to close at 25,067. Back to you guys in the studio.
All righty, don't leave your future to a chance. Bobby, how do people schedule a check-in with you?
That's right. Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see us at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
No, they cannot.
You're right. Oh. That's 20 years of programming in the head. So I just put it on autopilot sometimes. Thanks for the catch.
I think the address you gave us was 2299
at the Pie Center.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Tommy Ledford is a candidate for Bradley County Commission, District 6, Seat B. Tommy, good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
And you are the incumbent. You are the commissioner. And so, Tommy, first of all, tell everybody about yourself.
Well, I'm Tommy Ledford, 6th District County Commissioner, elected in 22. A tax increase is what got me at this seat. This is actually my 6th election. Been running for this seat since 2006, and the people give me the honor in 22 to elect me to this seat, and hopefully they'll elect me again. to serve on the county commission. We've done some great work on the county commission. We've actually, the most recent was our data center that nobody really wants, and we put a resolution in. We put some hard restrictions on them, so hopefully we'll see how that turns out and what that does. But other than that, it's a great day, beautiful outside, ready to go get this day over with. I mean, I know we look forward to it coming, but we surely look forward to it leaving us, because elections are hard. They're not easy. You have to get out, you sacrifice a lot of things and do a lot of things that you normally just wouldn't do, but hopefully it'll pay off at the end of the day. Hopefully I'll get to work with these 12 great men, and of course I can't never leave Cindy out. Cindy is one great woman. She's very passionate. I sat right beside her there on the commission. She's a great lady, and I really enjoy serving with all these men, and of course Cindy Slater on the commission. We're going to miss the 5 that are leaving us. Josh Rogers, he sits right beside me. He's leaving us to spend more time with his family, and then we've got several retiring. Harris retiring, Bill's retiring, and Chairman Cry's retiring. Of course, we know Donut's running for mayor, but I'll miss all those guys. We worked great as a team, and of course my partner Tim Mason, just a great guy. Just encouraged me these whole 4 years. I think we've done a great job down in the 6th District taking care of the issues that's come up with our constituents, answering the phone, which is never ending, seems like. But I still love serving the people of the 6th District, no matter what their issues is. I want to make it clear, since it's my turn to talk, that I serve the people of the 6th District. If you listen to the chamber, I made it crystal clear that they are who I serve, the ones in the 6th. I listen to them. I do what they ask me to do. Even though I might not agree totally with what they want, that's my job, working for those people. And then I say it crystal clear, I want to make sure that everybody understands, and I know that we're being watched this morning by several. In my district down in the 6th, there's a lot of farms and a lot of farmers down there, a lot of chicken houses, things like that. And I made it clear that I would never support a tax increase. And I want to say it live again. There's no excuses. I won't be, it's been said by other people that they'll have to see the situation, to see if they'd vote for a tax increase or see if they'd vote for this, that, and another. But I will not do that. My people in the 6th District do not want a tax increase, and I will never vote for a tax increase. So other than that,
Tommy Ledford is, of course, the incumbent candidate for District 6, Seat B, Bradley County Commission. Tommy, how do people find out more about you and the campaign?
Well, they could just, of course, I'm on Facebook. I don't really have a campaign page, but they can always just call me or text me. My number there. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me, or come to a commission meeting if you need something, or basically just text or call is the way to do it. I am on Facebook, but I don't have a campaign page or nothing like that. My campaign page is the county commission. If you need me, you call me that way. Or of course, my phone number is I can tell them my phone number over the. It's 423-902-4239. But we've been knocking doors since about January. We probably knocked well over 300 doors, and I'll give cards out. I had 500. I've got about probably 100 left. So it's got all my information on there, my email, which I hate emails. I just send you text me than email me. I hate emails. But either way is perfectly fine with me.
Well, Tommy Ledford, hey, thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Remember, get out and vote today. Most important.
That's right.
Everybody vote.
That's right. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you,
all
Steve.
right. Tell you, we're going to take a quick break right here. We do have a news update now. The Logan Thompson Law News Desk. This is Election Day, and the polls are open. They opened at 8 o'clock this morning and will close at 8 o'clock tonight in this May primary election. We have 9 contested races in Bradley County on the ballot, and we'll be covering all of that. Of course, again, the polls opened at 8 o'clock this morning. They are open, 17 Bradley County precincts. They'll close tonight at 8 o'clock. And then come on down to the Bradley County Courthouse Square tonight. Bring a lawn chair. Enjoy the food trucks that we have down there tonight. Now, the food trucks will start serving at 6 o'clock. And then we go on the air at 7 o'clock tonight here on Mix 104.1 Radio on MixTV.tv, all presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Our coverage, 69 years of WCLE as of just the other day. And of course, our modern election coverage started by Tom Rowland and Paul Kirksey back in the day. Good morning, Cleveland Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland, former owner of this station and the man who hosted this show. Bridget, he and Sandra are watching this morning. And
good morning.
He said he'll go ahead and call the results. So, Tom, go right ahead.
Okay.
They used to do projections, actually, back in the day.
Really?
So, he used to make fun of me that I don't have the guts to do that. Well, you're right. But anyway, of course, Tom pioneered our coverage of election night. That's that's really how I got started on this stage. I used to run and get Tom the results from the printer back at the courthouse, Corky on one side and Tom on the other. And,
wow.
And I'd go and pull guests for Tom. And
nice.
Back then, Tom Rowland, Don Johnson back in the day, and others.
Wow.
So. Anyway, we had a good time. We continue that same tradition tonight. And Fruit Loops tonight, and let me say this. Fruit acts like he invented TV. No. Back in the day, Tom Rowland was on cable channel 13. Back in the day, it used to be a cable access channel. Ron Moore, who used to run telecable. And it became QVC. Actually, but they used to go live on election night. So, no, you didn't invent anything. Stop acting like that. We were doing that in the 80s. Of course, now he's on a smoke break, so he disappeared. Don't want to talk about it.
He's busy today.
Bridget, let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to Andy Thompson today at Cleveland Tire Center. Also, Freddie Bryson at Capitol Tire Center celebrating his birthday today. Randy Bishop is having a birthday today. That is from his wife, Debbie. Danny and Patsy Sprouse, they're celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Regina Trotter Smith is having a birthday today. She is a retired teacher and wife of Rick Smith. Lucas Hall is also celebrating today, along with Linda Silvers. And Allison Hahn is 50 today. That is from her work family at Legacy Senior Living. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
They told me you're talking about me. Is that right? I wasn't paying attention.
You acted like you invented TV. Tom Rowland and my mic's on. You acted like you invented TV.
That was nice.
Tom gives me a comment every time I'm around him.
Okay, so Tom Rowland, we were on cable channel 13 in 1986. So back then, we were on cable television.
Okay.
For the election night at the courthouse. So here you come, you're Johnny Come Lately. We've been doing this for 40 years.
Look, if I remember our interview correctly, which has been almost 6 years now, Steve said, I beg you, can you please build me a TV station? I am tired of just being a voice on the radio. I want my face in front of the consumers of Bradley County.
Oh,
I want to scare them to death.
Yeah. Goodness.
But, Tom just texted me. I was thinking about that back in the day, I was 8 years old, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
And you were not born. But I was Tom's assistant. So I'd go pull the guests for him, get him coffee, and
nice.
And we were on TV.
Like I do for you now.
Nice. Well, actually, so 8-year-old Bridget.
So in other words, you're saying it took 25 years for us to go on TV again. It took 25 years to figure out what Tom did right.
Well, about 40 years. Actually, 40 years this year, 86. So, I was actually talking to you because, again, our coverage tonight, and this is something, again, I know Tom is watching. Tom pioneered our coverage of elections in modern days, but Back then, well, think about this. WCLE Radio, we just celebrated our 69th birthday on Saturday. They would gather, well, I tell you what, they used to do it at the old Cherokee Hotel, which is supposed to be City Hall at some point. We hear. I don't know. It's a rumor.
They've done a lot of construction.
It's
going to look nice in there.
We'll see what happens. So anyway.
Are they building...
I don't know.
Are they building Mayor Brooks a bedroom in there?
Bedroom. I don't know. Who knows?
He needs a whole floor to himself.
They used to broadcast downstairs from the Cherokee restaurant before they went to the courthouse. And people would gather around the speaker. They'd put a speaker outside of WCLE Radio. I'm going to do a little history here. Downtown by the old spot. This is where Bill Brown's office is, the attorney, downtown Cleveland, right now. And they'd have a speaker, and people would gather around and listen to the results. Listen to Tom, Paul Kirksey, guys like that, Mel Rogers. And then they went down to Cherokee Hotel, did it from there for years, tabulating on the old adding machines, different ones. One of them was Mary Jean Kelly back in the day. But and then made it the courthouse.
Yeah.
And so, but it was what I'm saying is it was a festive atmosphere back then. Well, tonight we're getting back to that.
You know, the world's changed a lot since then, but in all honesty, you can't really trust anything on social media anymore. You know, we're going to have the coverage that is the foundation. We're going to have the coverage. We're going to be telling the truth. We're going to be giving the numbers plainly. We're going to be sharing the information as it comes in. We're going to give the best coverage tonight for Bradley County, surrounding areas. We're the ones that you can trust. I promise you, what your 5,000 Facebook post you can't trust those. You can trust what we're going to do tonight.
And even, 69 years later, people are people. Technology's changed, gadgets have changed, all that has changed. Yep. People are people. And people want responsible information, want the right information, accurate information. So we'll try to find a place for it. No. And that is something that we pride ourselves on is we got a crew tonight, man. We've got a lot of people working tonight.
We sure do. Yes, we do.
This is just...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. Bridget's tearing up over here.
Jealous is what it is.
Hey, go out and vote, people. Go out and vote. This is the election that matters the most to you, the most to your household, to your community, where your kids go to school, where your county commission, all those people that shut up county commission a few weeks ago.
God knows this
this is the election that matters to you. Go out and vote today. You've got 11 and a half hours to vote. Yes, I think so.
Something like that. Yeah. Bridget will now sing "I Believe the Children Are the Future."
I feel like.
All right, let's get a check.
St. Jude music here.
Bridget's getting uncomfortable. Let's get a check of the streets here.
This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Builtwell Bank.
Whether it's purchasing your first home, building your business, or planning for tomorrow, our team is here, right where you live, work, and play. Stop by a branch, give us a call, or visit us online at builtwell.bank.
The Town Squire has new spring arrival.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any two for just $5. at Hardee's.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Sports sponsored in part by Bullwater Credit Union, where better begins here. Your hometown credit union. Learn more today at bullwaterecu.org. Mariners beat the Braves last night in Seattle 5-4. Braves and Mariners tonight. That'll be at 9:40. We will only have the game on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 due to our election night coverage tonight here on Mix 104.1, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Be talking Logan Thompson here in just a moment. NBA playoffs last night, Western Conference semifinals, Game 1. Minnesota beat the Spurs 104-102. Boy, the Knicks beat the 76ers last night by 39 points. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semis at Madison Square Garden. Tonight, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semis, the other half. Cavs at Pistons, 7 o'clock on Peacock. And then LeBron and the Lakers at the defending champion Thunder at 8:30 tonight on NBC. Bridget, I'll have a monitor under the desk of the election with an eye on that.
I'm sure.
And anyway, hey, big congratulations. We are joined by, of course, Nate Tucker and Matt Coleman with representing the Cleveland Board of Education this morning. And guys, one of your own, Cleveland Middle School Athletic Director Scott Carroll. Now, he's won several cheeseburger eating contests, but he's actually now, he's now been honored by the TSSAA as a Distinguished Service Award winner for the 2025-2026 school year. Nate Tucker, what about that?
Yeah, that's great. That's a testament of some great employees that we have, and Scott's done a great job there at the middle school. So we're excited that that was recognized and he received this award.
Matt Coleman, he's our longtime friend, former colleague here on WCLE for years.
Yeah, and you know, he's been around the system so much. He's one of those names that just follows through with Cleveland, and his dedication to the program for, well, do I even want to guess, 30 years maybe?
33 years according to the release.
I was going to say.
Something like that. Well, this is the morning, and I really appreciate the Logan Thompson Law Firm doing this. They surrender their time here that they have each week on Tuesdays. And Matt Coleman, they review the Cleveland Board of Education meeting, which was last night. So, Matt, give us an update, buddy.
It was a fun night. It was a great night to be there. It was longer than normal meeting, but it wasn't terribly bad, and had a lot of positives. I'll start with teacher tenure, and we had I believe 23 teachers receive their tenure last night, and a lot of confusion on what that is. But you've got to be within the school system quite a few years, and through that you have to have multiple years where you're above expectations, and then you've got to be recommended by both the principal and the director of schools to receive that tenure, which essentially gives you a little bit of job firmness for some time, and so we had 23 teachers reach that accomplishment last night, which was great. Good to honor them and have them show up. Talked a little bit about CMS, stay on that. Nat Akiana came in and talked about the young man who was a state finalist in the spelling bee. We were sitting out there laughing about it. The only question I didn't get from him for what his last word was that he lost on, but that's Alberto Salgado.
Wow. And
great
Very
him.
cool.
Yep. CHS band as well. We had all-state competition. Eli Gallagher and Blythe Cowan were recognized last night. Had Mayfield, which we went and visited, and what a just a cherished school Mayfield is to this community. Was that where you went?
George R. Stewart Elementary School, my friend, is a Bulldog.
That's probably why Mayfield's doing so well. They didn't have you in their wake.
You're right, actually.
But Jessica did a great
Despite
job.
Jay Garcia, they're doing great.
Presenting that. It's a school that has some great diversity in the program, but the growth that they're having in their academics, their achievements, their proficiencies. They're doing a world language book to represent each of the kids in there that may have spoke a different language at some point, and it was just wonderful to get through that. What else?
Nate, what's up, buddy?
Well, first, let me start by saying, we have a great board. It's been a great experience to work with these colleagues. And Matt, this is his last round. So, Matt, we've appreciated the things that you've brought to the table, and we're excited for the future and looking forward to getting to collaborate with these new members that are going to be joining us, whoever they are. I know we don't know who those are yet. But last night, I want to talk about the budget. We approved unanimously a $71 million budget, and in that budget included a 1% raise for all employees. So we're excited about that. We want to invest in our employees continuously, and we want to look for opportunities where we can increase their pay. Not just that, but other things like professional development and all those things that the employees need. I also want to point out Lily Hakes. She was our student rep this year, and she did a phenomenal job. It was her last meeting, and it was really interesting to have her there on the board. We love hearing what's happening in the high school, and she did a great job communicating that. But also, what's really different this year for her, she had family members at every board meeting, and that was really exciting because they were fully engaged with what she's doing. A couple other things I want to mention. Dr. Arlette, he announced last night that the district is actively working on expanding its pre-K program, and that's exciting for those young kids to get acclimated to our schools early. And also, they are developing a child care program for employees. So that's also a need that is we're looking at filling, and we're excited about the future of Cleveland City Schools.
Very, very good. We're joined, of course, the Logan Thompson Law Firm. This is their segment, but they review the previous board meeting from the previous night. Matt Coleman.
Two last things I'll harp on. One, not harp on, but bring up. We had our annual wellness report. Laura Davis brought that in, and a lot of folks will ask, well, why do we have healthcare? Why do we have nurses? within the school system, and some of the things I wrote down. There were 23,800 clinical visits during that year, and we had about a 89, almost a 90% return to class rate through that. So, when I'm processing this in my mind, a lot of those students would have probably gone home and been checked out if we weren't able to get some benefit to them while they're there in class. And so, really happy about that. That also did screening for vision, hearing issues, which we know if we catch a lot of those early, we'll be able to give a better chance for success for those children. Some obesity rates. We also adopted a few textbooks. Some of these were in the CTE area, and it was, not a huge thing. But what I saw is we reach out to the parents and the community to review these textbooks, and that often is kind of a buzzword around. What textbooks do we have? There was one piece of feedback. There was one parent that responded to those textbook requests. And as we get into elections, I was talking to someone the other day who was, well, I don't know about these issues. I don't know about what a register of deeds does. I don't know what this is. And it's like, well, we're giving people this opportunity, and we've got 6% of our county voting in early elections, and how easy that is. But we need to continue to harp on folks to get involved and get educated, to give us feedback on what we're doing, to reach out to your board, to complete those surveys, to do your Google reviews so people understand what is so important in this community. And today, get out to vote.
Yes.
Well, and that is a wonderful message, because, yes, it is Election Day. Polls have been open for about an hour now. They'll close at 8 o'clock tonight at the 17 Bradley County precincts. And something about Logan Thompson Law, they have presented our election coverage for, I guess, the last 12 years. We will be live tonight at the Bradley County Courthouse Square on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, and appreciate what the Logan Thompson Law Firm does to make sure that the results are passed along to tens of thousands of people tonight.
Yeah, and I know that was a big passion in Jimmy's heart for so long, and he's been there, and a lot of, he always brought a lot of entertainment to those as well, and it was just good to sit up at night and what is dry sometimes listening to those reports, the background and content that you guys are able to give the community about each candidate is incredible, and I thank Mix 104 for all they've done.
Thank you, and we'll be down there on the Courthouse Square tonight. Food trucks, we're making it a celebration. Main Street Cleveland says it's the kickoff of America 250. Our community celebration is tonight. We'll kick that off. Food trucks at 6 o'clock tonight on the square. 7 o'clock we go on the air tonight, and then the polls close at 8. Nate Tucker, anything you want to add here before we go, bud?
Thanks for always having us. We appreciate it. Look forward to closing out this year and starting all over again come August. So,
graduation week, too, and
yes.
Cleveland High School will graduate Friday night at
that is
the
correct.
Raider Arena,
yep.
Which we will also have on MixTV.tv with our friends at CHS Live. Matt Coleman, I'll give you the final word here.
Are you having any Cinco de Mayo food trucks tonight?
Yes, we got a taco. We got the taco truck, the one that's on South Lee Highway by the old Kyle Dodge and
yeah.
That one in the middle there.
Yeah,
they're coming down.
Yeah. No, my dad's passionate about that place. That's good.
Man.
Yeah.
So they'll be there. We got some cheesesteaks going to be there. We got, let's see here, Sojo's Coffee will be down there. We got some other. It's going to be fun. Good time. Come see us tonight. Yeah. We're right by your office.
Well, thanks for having us.
All right, guys.
Thanks all you do.
Thank you, and thanks to our friend Brandon King, also doing a great job, Cleveland City Schools. All right, there we go. Let's take a. Actually, we're gonna get back to a little music right here. Mix 1041, and yes, Bridget, in the middle of everything, we've got so much happening today. Of course, National Teachers Day, and we do have a great contest with Sojo's Coffee. You can vote for your favorite school to have the Sojo's Coffee trailer at your school, or your favorite school. For one morning there, I would imagine, for teachers and staff. Bridget, how can they do that?
Yeah, call or text us, 423-614-6499. If you text in, include your name with that, and then what school staff you'd like to receive that. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
Bringing you down. Trust Two Brothers Tire and Automotive.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
barbecue pulled pork Frisco burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's pulled pork Frisco burger, just $5.99 in the app.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. April is Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month. One of the most preventable causes of amputation is critical limb ischemia. CLI occurs when blood flow to the legs or feet becomes dangerously low. Symptoms include rest pain, skin discoloration, or wounds that won't heal. Without proper treatment, amputation risk rises. Early vascular care can restore circulation and save limbs. The Vascular Institute of Chattanooga is the region's only dedicated critical limb center. They accept self-referrals, offer appointments within a week, and have 6 locations. Learn more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
All right, that's it. I'm out of here.
Dad, where do you think you're going?
It's vacation time. I'm headed to the beach.
You can't leave for the beach. We have a huge sale for Memorial Day, up to $900 off Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. You're not going anywhere.
Guess you're right. These Tempur-Pedics aren't going to sell themselves.
I'm glad you agreed. Me and the boys are headed to the park. Come on, boys. Don't forget to lock up.
I guess you'll have to come see me, because that's only at Mermaid Mattress, where we're family owned and locally made since 1979.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope. Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Morning as you make your morning commute. This afternoon we'll see highs creeping into the upper 70s and the lower 80s with a few showers possible during the afternoon and evening. But our biggest chances for rainfall and the possibility of severe weather work into our area Wednesday into your Thursday morning. Wednesday will be a storm alert weather day and we'll be keeping track of all forms of severe weather. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Hannah Sky.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning, everybody. Back here in our Kia of Cleveland studios. We have one final guest here in the studio this morning. Adam Romano joins us now at the Museum and Cultural Center at 5 Points here in Cleveland. Adam, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? How's everyone out there doing?
Yes, we are doing great. It is great to see you once again. I know so many things still to come there at the museum this
my
summer.
gosh, so many things all the time at the museum. We just opened a new exhibit called Veterans of the Ocoee. It's going to be on display, helping us celebrate the America 250 through local stories of veterans. On display all the way through September. But coming up soon, you want to go sailing?
Sure.
Yeah. Monsters of Yacht. If you like yacht rock, 1970s style soft rock, come and see the Monsters of Yacht. They're the premier yacht rock cover band coming down from Nashville. It's going to be this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Saturday.
With Adam Romano at the Museum and Cultural Center at 5 Points. So that is Saturday. I know a big event tomorrow for homeschool kids. Is that right?
Absolutely. So if you have a homeschool family, come down, and this is going to be called Trek Across Tennessee. We have a 20-foot map of the state, and students are able to learn a little bit about geography while they trek across Tennessee. That one's only $5 per student.
That is wonderful. Another concert coming up next week.
Oh my gosh, so many concerts. So yes, this Saturday, as I mentioned, Monsters of Yacht. That's going to be in the evening. Doors at 6:30, $25 a ticket. And then Monday, we have the Junior Appalachian Musicians. So a little background on that. For the past year, the Junior Appalachian Musicians have been learning every month, or rather every week at our museum, and they're going to put together their big end-of-year concert here on Monday. Coming up after that, though, at the end of May, we have a benefit concert with like 10 different bands. It's going to be great. Hannah Dasher, Bella Lamb, and a bunch of other locals. Fun.
Wow. Adam, what is the best way to keep up with all of this going on there at the museum?
Oh my gosh, call us all the time. I'll be happy to tell you what's happening. But just go to our website, museumcenter.org. Really join all of our socials, join our newsletter. If you join our socials, you can subscribe so that you get all those posts. We share a lot. You might see my face in little videos on our social media. But come to our website, come to our socials. We always post everything, and we have quite a lot of events happening throughout this summer.
So is that it? Is there nothing else going on there?
Oh my gosh, there's always stuff going on there. We have a band from England coming in June. We have a summer camp that is available for registrations right now. We have a bluegrass festival coming up in July. We have a band coming all the way from England, like I mentioned. And then at the end of the year, Oktoberfest. We have Dawson Hollow. Just a lot of really interesting bands. You know, we have an outdoor amphitheater, an outdoor stage that we just we need to break it in. Yeah. It's sitting there and it's waiting for us to get great bands to come and show everyone in Cleveland.
Sounds like you're definitely doing that.
We are.
Spring and summer.
We are. Sure. And this Saturday, Monsters of Yacht. Make sure to come out.
And remind us again the best way to get tickets for that.
Oh my gosh, museumcenter.org. Check us out online at museumcenter.org.
That's our friend Adam Romano with the Museum and Cultural Center at 5 Points. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you so much. You too. Have a good day, everyone.
Alrighty. Keep it here. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Car Trouble's bringing you